It's time. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the welcome to the truth about Labor Day. So this is the first stream where I actually went for somewhat of a clickbait worthy stream title, but I was surprised. So if you're new to the channel, I'm a college professor. I'm also riddled with student debt, so I'm doing this stream to try and earn some money. So if you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. Helps me reach that goal. Actually, I guess it's down in this corner. I never know which way to point. But anyways, we're at about 35 followers right now. Trying to get up to 50 because then we'll become an affiliate. Can help meet those goals. So this week, classes have just started at the university, so I've been lecturing now to my freshman classes, and I basically tell them, uh, have fun, on this Labor Day, and then I just say, well, you realize when Labor Day is, right? So it's in September here, but it's only Labor Day is only in September for the United States and Canada. Literally almost every other country on Earth, well, not on Earth, but a lot of other countries celebrate Labor Day on a completely different day. Anybody in the chat know what day is International Labor Day? I'll wait just a second. I'm not seeing any guesses. May 1. Yes, Ango Tango, you're absolutely right. May 1st. So, why though? Then the question is, why is it on May 1st, right? Because I'll tell you this, that International Labor Day was founded because of events that took place in the United States. How does this man know? Maybe he's a foreigner. He actually knows when Labor Day is celebrated. Dual citizen. There you go. So basically, so Labor Day is basically May 1st, but that day was established because of a labor struggle that took place in the United States in 1886, right? So it's oftentimes referred to either as the Haymarket Affair or the Haymarket Riot or the Haymarket Massacre. So what happened was you had a bunch of striking laborers who were lobbying or basically strike. They were protesting for the creation of the 8-hour workday, which they would not get, by the way, until at least 1914. So it would be about another 30 years of labor struggle before that actually occurred. So May 1st, people assemble at the Haymarket Square in Chicago, and depending on which account you read, a bomb was thrown at this event, and the police began to open fire on the laborers. Okay, so there were some people were killed by the police. Right, it made international news. This event did because of the struggle for that 8-hour workday, the struggle for labor. So basically, in recognition and in solidarity of those U.S. workers who were either killed or put in prison. By the way, there were all these organizers who were put in prison. Some of them later sentenced to death for their role in the riot. Okay, the evidence is very dubious against them, but nonetheless, in fact, I think there were like 7 different people who were arrested. 2, 3, or 4 of them were eventually hung from the gallows, but there was another one who actually took his own life while in prison, and so they basically started this International Labor Day on May 1st, which is the international day to recognize labor and the labor struggles. And that takes place around the world. In fact, I just learned this week also that even Japan, they get a full week off, but they called it like the Golden Week or something. But it's also the first week in May. So basically, yeah, this is what happens. So, but Labor Day could not be in the U.S. because we already have a federal holiday in the U.S. in May, and that is Memorial Day. So there you are, folks. There's your brief little lecture. So your supplemental reading, as as recommended by Ango Tango, is going to be The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. Absolutely a good one. Any of that early sort of muckraking journalism is very good from the progressive era. But we celebrate Labor Day. We're the only country. It's us and Canada, basically, that celebrates Labor Day tomorrow. Everybody else celebrates it May 1st in recognition for a labor struggle that took place in the U.S. So there it is. That's the truth. That's the truth about Labor Day.